Hello, FlossTube. This is Bonnie Jean, also known as Postmuse, and this is my channel, Postally Yours. And this is FlossTube number 10. So, first off, I want to mention that last week when I did my FlossTube, I was all about, oh, this is the last week for, by the time you see me next time, I'll have my spring stuff out and I'll be working on all my spring stitches because it'll be March. Well, February isn't quite as short as I thought it was because it's still February. I have another few days left of February, so I do have a few more days to finish up a couple of, well, not finish up, but to work on a couple of my winter projects. But today I am going to show three new projects that I'm going to be starting March 1st, and then I will have all my usual seasonal stitches that I'll just move into the spring versions of, and those I'll show next week on my FlossTube. But first of all, I didn't do a lot of work this week because I have a lot of stitching. I did a lot of work because I'm really focusing on trying to get a couple of projects completed because I really enjoy them. And I have ideas for finishing. And when I have an idea for finishing, that's when I really want to finish the stitching. So this is the first one. This is the Scattered series by Shepherd's Bush. And this is Scatter Snowflakes. And I'm almost done. I will finish that. I will finish this and then I can do the final finish that I have. So this is where I am. Oh goodness, I always forget that this one is very loose, which I'm going to talk about. So this is what I have done. I have some more snowflakes to put up on the top, and all of the little doodad buttons to stitch on it. And then also there's some words that say scatter. It says scatter snowflakes and warm wishes. So the and warm wishes I have to get in there. I have not enjoyed this stitch nearly as much as I did the autumn one, which is Scatter Pumpkins. Part of that is just that this fabric is a very loose weave, and it's just not my favorite. I'm just not real thrilled with how it is to stitch on. So it's a linen. I'm just going to be real careful. I'm going to go look up what this fabric is. I know I have it noted down someplace and never buy it again. It's just too loosey-goosey, and I just didn't enjoy stitching with it. The pattern itself is adorable. I just didn't enjoy stitching on this fabric. So that one I hope to have finished up. I will have finished up before March 1st. And then next week I might have it fully finished, and I will show my idea for that too. And then the next one that I was working on real hard because I thought I'd be able to finish it, but I'm not going to be able to finish it, was the February floral postcard, which you see here with violets on it. Violets always remind me of my mom. She had African violets that are just gorgeous. So I'm almost done with it. And I might just get some stitching in and get that one stitched away. But there is a lot of back stitching, so I'm not 100% sure. It'd be really cool to finally finish one of these postcards because this is one of my older works in progress. So fingers and toes crossed I can get that one done. And then the other project that has to be done by March 1st is my special delivery. These are the little pillows that I make. So this is the March one, and I was mentioning last week how much I adore kites. I just love kites. That's a theme I should probably look for, is kites. Like I need more stitching, like any of us need more stitching. But this is where I am. It's basically just the cloud and the border, the stamp border that goes around the outside that I need to finish, and some back stitching for the kite. So these are clovers down here. So one of the things I like about this stitch is that it's not overtly St. Patrick's Day, which when you were raised in South Boston, it was just like a horribly drunken holiday. It never appealed to me. And I know it has good background, I mean good history. It's just how I was raised, it just never was it doesn't have great connotations for me. And then we did have our Fancy Folks stitching this week with Stitch New England, and there were a lot of us on. It was super cool. It was so much fun to talk to all these different people. We talked about all kinds of different things like accents, just books, all kinds of different things. And it was so neat to see some of the stuff people are stitching. Big project, Mirabilia, I think that's how you pronounce it, projects that I will probably never, ever, ever attempt. They're just too ambitious for me. So this is my project. This is Miss Spider. And I had mentioned last week about wondering whether I should do the beading. I was excited because I've not done beading, and I was mentioning if maybe I should do the beading when I get to it. And it was suggested that I shouldn't do it because the threads will get, when I'm trying to stitch the rest of it, the threads are all going to get caught all along the beads. And I think I'm so glad I have a resource like this and that group that I was stitching with to give me, because it's kind of one of those things, like, oh, yeah, that's obvious, but it just wasn't obvious to me. And I'm glad somebody said something, do the beading last, because I will be very grateful that I didn't get my threads all tangled. So this is her dress right here. So I got some more done of her dress, and I can just, I'm going to go along the bottom here and get some of that done, and then I can just do the fill-in. And the pattern calls for 310, DMC 310 for the black, but I am using Weeks Dye Works mascara, and I much prefer that. DMC 310 and I just don't get along. So I much prefer that, and I'm really excited with how this is turning out. And so that's all the stitching I did in the last week, was just those 4 projects. I didn't touch any of the other ones. As I've mentioned many times, I am a slow stitcher, so I really do. The 2 that I really definitely want to finish, or have to finish, are the special delivery little kite pillow, and then the scattered snowflakes, because I want to get that one on its little finished thing that I have. I hope that idea works. So my new starts for next week will be, I can't decide which one I want to do. So there's this one here, the love. It will not be a latch hook. It'll be just a cross stitch. I can use the same chart. And then this one here, the little love puppy. I think I might do the puppy this year, because he's just so cute, and I just love dogs. So I probably will do the puppy, get him done, make him into a cute little wall hanging. He's going to be finished, so they show him as a pillow up here. I'm not going to do it like that. He'll be finished like that, so it'll look just like the stamp. So I love that. And because I am putting away, I'm so sad to be doing so, my Lizzie Kate Winter Alphabet, I won't be seeing that again until next December. I'm going to try to get a few more stitches in on it, and then I won't see it again until next December. I am going to start another sampler, ABC sampler, and this one is very spring related. And this is the Carriage House Samplings garden sampler. I am super excited about that. No idea what color fabric I'm going to use. I finally have a stash, so I will be digging into my stash for that. And the last one that I'm going to start is, I have no idea how to pronounce it, Madame Lefay. And so this Le Petit, what is it? Les Belles, I can't speak French whatsoever. And here he comes again. Honest to God, this cat never comes near the camera when I'm on any Zoom calls or with my family or anything, but the minute I started to try to do a Zoom lately, that's all he wants to do. So anyway, so that's this. I'm excited to do that. I think it's going to be very pretty. I'm holding the iPad because there he goes. Honestly, never ever. Just what I'm doing floss tube the last 2 weeks. He has to make an appearance. It's not even close to dinner time. So those are my 3 things that I'm going to start next week. I'm going to start them, at least one of them, on March 1st. And that's pretty much it. I don't have an awful lot other stuff going on right now. Supposedly we have some bad weather coming in on Tuesday, but I can't really get a definitive answer. I'm hoping it's not too horrible. And because I do have a long route on Tuesday. But March will come in like a lion, I guess, just like it's supposed to. So, this is a very, very short floss tube, only about 15 minutes. So, I'm looking forward to next week. I will have all of my new spring starts all pulled out. I'm going to rest some of my other projects and bring out some of those projects, the seasonal projects that I haven't worked a lot. I didn't work very much on at all in February, and we'll see what happens. So bye-bye, everyone. This is Bonnie Jean, and I am going to see you all next week. I hope you all have a wonderful week of stitching, and you have great weather, whatever it is. Bye.